check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the Wizards, C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's George in at the 3. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard, are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine. But I like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
Pass to Claxton. Down low. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Sarr. Now here's Coulibaly. He's guarded by Mann and finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Outside Mann. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Outside Mann. Just 5 on the clock. Over Coulibaly. Sarr pulls it in. And just about a minute into this first quarter. McCollum outside. And the basket is good.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Outside Porter. Back to Mann. Pass to Clowney. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Middleton finds George. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Brooklyn with the ball. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards. Came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Porter, and he banks in the layup.
Smart play there by Porter, working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Porter. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Here's Dimon. 23 points for him last game against Golden State. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Porter's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Dimon. Yet to see a basket. Outside Porter. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3-point field goal.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. McCollum, the pass to George. Here's McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Porter. To the inside. Clowney, good. 5 points in the game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. Alex Sarr on top.
Most rookies who block a lot of shots also have a hard time staying on the floor. He's been disciplined and he's been good.
Nets on D. 4-point game. Middleton looking around. McCollum on the left side. 5 to shoot. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Here's Dimon. No made baskets yet. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Granted, recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, BA, and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Here's Clowney. He's got 5. Dimon, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Middleton with it. George outside. Takes a 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. George has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Porter gets the bucket.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Sarr. McCollum looking it over. It's George on the wing. And here's Middleton. Outside Coulibaly. Washington needs to get off a shot. From deep. Middleton, no good. The Nets with a lead. Now Claxton. No points yet. Here's Dimon, out to the right wing. Pass to Claxton. And it's rejected.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Now McCollum. Now here's here's Sar. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now, that's how you reboot a team.
He misses the free throw.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
And the second free throw is good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Up top, McCollum. Offline from the high post.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And stolen by Middleton. Here's Sar. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Mann. Porter from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for Washington, Bagley's checked in for Middleton, and it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Mann. Williams against George. Pass to McCollum. Here's Sar. To the inside. Bagley. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Dimon. McCollum defends. Outside Porter. It's tipped. Here's George. 6 points for him. McCollum on the wing. Right wing. Sar down low. He's against Martin. Count it. Sar's got 11 points. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Carrington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sar passes to McCollum. And here's Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Offline with a 3.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Screen by Claxton. Lets it fly. Williams' shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to George. McCollum right side. The rebound by Dimon. Well, Brooklyn's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Now here's Sarr. Here's McCollum. Launches a three. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. It's Martin on the wing. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, Dimon hits the trifecta. Dimon's got his second basket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's McCollum. Up and in on the layup. McCollum's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Alexander Sarr getting it done for Washington. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game after this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Kispert, Carlton Carrington out there with Johnson. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Bagley in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Washington right now. Wolf can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Here's Traore. Martin, left side. Pass to Traore. Here's Wolf. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Outside Johnson. Bagley a screen on Martin. Back to Carrington. For 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's Traore. And he drops in the layup off the glass. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Bagley, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. It's Johnson with a drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Martin against Johnson. To the paint. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
On the wing, Whitmore. Fires Fires from deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
So for Washington, Middleton is checked in for Whitmore. Koulibaly comes in for Kispert. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 2. Outside Porter from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just 1 game. And he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
The defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
Driving inside. Pass to Clowney. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And here's Bagley. McCollum outside. Outside Carrington from behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Williams. Porter from outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Middleton outside. Up top, McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Porter. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Left side Bagley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good and he'll go to the line.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sars checked in for Washington. And a change for the Nets. Claxton, he's checked in for Williams.
At the line for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley III. 1 shot.
Here's Traoré. Claxton up top. Here's Traoré. McCollum defends. Traoré gets the bucket. Traoré's got 6.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Carrington, he's checked in for Bagley. All right, let's use this break in the action to see which small forwards have been shooting it with consistency over the last 10 games. 5th best, Michael Porter.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Carrington. He's got 5. Middleton outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Clowney. Pass to Claxton. Outside man. Shot clock at 6. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Washington leading by 3. Now here's McCollum. It's Middleton on the wing. Baseline jumper. The Wizards with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Traoré. McCollum defends. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Middleton outside. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traoré. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. Clowney, good. And now just a 2-point Washington lead.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
McCollum on the wing. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Claxton. Outside man. Fires, top of the key. It's rebounded by Washington. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to man. Outside Porter. Shoots over George. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
And here's Middleton. Back to Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. McCollum outside. Back to Coulibaly. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Demon. And here's Claxton. Guarded by Sarr. Claxton Claxton up top. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
The Wizards have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Middleton, no good. And Brooklyn's shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Pass to man. Here's Clowney. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now McCollum. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1, C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter from the top of the key. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. A minute 39 left in the half. Middleton outside. Outside Koulibaly. Shoots from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. He's got 6. A good-looking shot from the wing. Dimon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Back to McCollum. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to George. Here's McCollum. Shoots over Demon. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Clowney. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 1-point Washington lead. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McCollum's got 16 points now. Here's Dimon. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Wizards out in front, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
I don't see it.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Washington leading by 3. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Middleton. That three's off the mark. Here's Clowney. Over Middleton. To the left side wing. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got 22.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Middleton outside. Now Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Outside Coulibaly. Shot clock at 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Dimon, that's good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Coulibaly with it. Still no points. Up top, McCollum. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Down low. Here's Dimon. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Middleton has so much confidence in his jump shot, especially from the three-point line.
Now, man, as far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Dimon to the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Coulibaly, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Czar passes to McCollum. And again, Washington with a triple.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's the 3. Washington with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Sarr passes to McCollum. It's Middleton on the wing. Now Sarr. For 3, McCollum. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside man. 4-3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Sarr finds Coulibaly. Now Sarr. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's George from downtown. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dimon. 12 points for him. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Middleton. 7 points in the game. Outside Coulibaly. There's McCollum with the three. And again, Washington with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Dimon. And that one good. Dimon's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. On the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Brooklyn, number 1.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Now here's Coulibaly, still without a bucket. Pass to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Dimon. He's got 14. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 25 points.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 26. And it's Coulibaly missing. Pass to Mann. Shoots over Coulibaly. Mann misses. Wizards leading by 5. George scanning the floor. Middleton outside. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pulls up. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Coulibaly. He's scoreless. McCollum outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And that one misses. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line. Here's Dimon. 14 points for him. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Coulibaly. No points so far.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on McCollum. For three, Dimon. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
And he got a couple of falls from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
George outside. And here's McCollum. He's got 27. Outside Coulibaly. Clock at 6. Now George. Middleton from the outside. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Clowney, good.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Now here's McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's Nets trail by 3. Pass to Dimon. Outside man. Here's Clowney. Middleton covering. Here's the pick. For 3, Dimon. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McCollum, pass to George. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Sarr has the open look. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Sarr's got 13.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Here's Dimon. It's rebounded by Washington. McCollum with it. The floater. And there it is for him. And now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Claxton. To the right side. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. For 3, Dimon. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. McCollum on the wing. Outside Coulibaly. Now here's George. Coulibaly with a screen on Williams. McCollum against Williams. And the shot goes down. McCollum's got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Traoré. McCollum defends. Pass to Porter. Over Kispert. Here's Traoré. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Outside Carrington. McCollum on the left side. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 9. Fires it. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Porter's got 8 here in this quarter.
Clean shot by Porter. He gets ahead of the coverage and doesn't hesitate at all.
McCollum right side. Kick out to Johnson. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wolf. McCollum with a steal. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Basket's good. Carrington's gotten his third basket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Traore. Give him 8. Williams with the screen. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Washington up by 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Nets trail by 9. Corey Kispert out there with Johnson. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Bagley in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 30.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Kispert. And here's Carrington. Inside. And that one's good. Bagley.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nets shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Porter with a screen on McCollum. Outside Porter. Now Martin. Drops in the layup for 2. Martin's got his first points of the night.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
McCollum outside. Launches it. That shot off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Going inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And McCollum drops them both. Nets trail by 6. Martin outside. Here's Traore. McCollum defends. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. Martin. No good on the triple. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's McCollum. Back to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
The combo guard skills of McCollum. Not just a scorer, he's also a more than capable passer.
Pass to Traore. Over Johnson. Rebound by the Wizards. It's Carrington on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Traore. Nets trail by 8. On the wing, Porter. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
McCollum right side. Kispert, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Carrington, the shot. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Checked in for Washington. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Williams passes to Martin. High post Claxton. Bagley's on him. Pass to Toure. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Toure. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. Here's McCollum. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Williams against Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Possession to Brooklyn.
Nets trail by 6. Porter with a screen on McCollum. Here's Toure. McCollum defends. Toure gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Pass to Sarr. Up top, McCollum. Outside Carrington. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole 3-pointer came in the first half.
Here's Toure. Now here's Porter. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Bagley against Claxton. Bagley passes to Sarr. Outside Johnson. Washington again can't hit. The Nets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th to tie it up. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Second
Yeah,
team
it's
foul.
clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
So for the Wizards, Chris Middleton's checked in for Bagley. George comes in for Johnson, and it's Coulibaly in for Carrington. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Martin. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And so it's Washington with it. And here's McCollum. Saw a screen. Pass to George. Coulibaly with it. 6 to shoot. Now Sarr. Shoots. No good again that time. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And here's Mann. Back to Porter from outside the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. For 3, McCollum sinks it from distance. McCollum's got 36 points.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Torrey for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Middleton. Tries to break his ice. Rejected by Claxton. To the paint. Here's Clowney. Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. There's McCollum with the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Torrey. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. The Wizards trail by 6. Here's Coulibaly. McCollum outside. Here's the teardrop. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 38 points.
For a 6'3" guard like McCollum, the floater is a must. Just goes right over the shot blockers.
Here's Torrey. Pass to Porter. On the wing man. The 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's Coulibaly. Here's Middleton. Blocked!
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Torrey. Lets it go from deep. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds in the game. McCollum outside. Kicks it to George. Here's Coulibaly. The 3 ball. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Now here's Porter. The fadeaway. Washington with a rebound. Sarr's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Coulibaly. Now McCollum. Oh, Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. On the wing man. Middleton covering. Now Claxton shoots it. Smashed it in from 7 feet out.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Wizards trail by 6. Now McCollum. Shot from 12. Oh, no good. And Brooklyn shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Now Porter. On the wing man, Koulibaly defending for 3. George is there for the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Takes a 3. Ooh, it doesn't go.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Porter outside. Oh, the long ball, no good.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. It was right in his jersey.
Rebounded by Porter.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Buries it from outside.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Wizards trail by 9. McCollum right side.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helps him draw the foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Sarr.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. And Sarr drops them both. .105 left to play in the 4th. Now Porter shoots a 3, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's McCollum following the 3 by Brooklyn. It's deflected. Here's Clowney. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Yes, sir! Count it! 11-point game. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Dimon. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, This is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Michael Porter.